Imagine this. You've been chained to a wall in a dark cave your entire life. You can't turn around. All you can see are shadows moving on the wall in front of you. And you believe in these shadows because you've never seen anything else. But are these shadows actually reality? Or are you, right now, watching this video, still sitting in your own cave? This idea was spoken 2,400 years ago in ancient Greece by a philosopher named Plato. In his work, The Republic, through the voice of his teacher Socrates, he describes this cave to us. In the cave, there are chained people. Behind them, a fire burns. Between the fire and the prisoners, people carry various objects, animal figures, tools, and the shadows of these objects fall on the wall. For the prisoners, these shadows are the only reality. They give these shadows names. They talk about them. For them, these shadows are the world itself. But Plato asks, what if one prisoner were freed from his chains, turned around, and saw the real objects? What would happen? Plato says this prisoner will first feel pain. His eyes have been accustomed only to darkness for years. Even the firelight could blind him. He will want to run back to his chains, to his shadows, because familiarity, even if it's a lie, offers comfort. But what if he continues? What if he climbs out of the depths of the cave and reaches the true light of the sun? Plato says this: the sun represents truth, goodness, and knowledge itself. And the person who sees the sun for the first time realizes that the reality he believed in his entire life was just a shadow. But Plato's story doesn't end here. The most important part begins now. This person, having seen the truth, returns to the cave to tell his old friends what he saw. But what happens? His eyes have adjusted to the sunlight, and now he can't see in the darkness. He stumbles, he fumbles. The other prisoners laugh at him. Look, he left, and now he can't even see the shadows properly anymore. They don't believe him. Worse, Plato writes that they would be ready to kill him simply because the truth he brought disturbed their comfort. This is a reference to Socrates' own fate. Socrates himself was sentenced to death precisely for telling the truth. Now the question is, why does this story still affect us 2,400 years later? Because Plato didn't write this cave just for ancient Greece. He wrote it for every one of us. Think about it. The news on your phone screen, social media. Aren't these the shadows falling on our wall? We believe in them. We talk about them. We get excited about them. But how many times have we turned around and asked, is this actual reality or just a shadow someone wants to show us? Plato's cave was a metaphor about education. The path of knowledge is painful. Seeing the truth disturbs comfort. But only those who leave the cave find true freedom. Plato left us with a question without giving an answer. Are you ready to leave the cave? You know this path is painful. You know that if you go back, no one will listen to you. But still, a person who has seen the sun once can never go back to believing in shadows again. What shadows are you looking at today? Write in the comments. Let's leave this cave together. If this video made you think, subscribe, because from here on, we'll be unlocking more secrets of philosophy and mythology.